that. Y'all notice how, that's why I know everything down here is about a program, okay? Because and a lot of things that we are programmed with is negative, really and truly, out here in the world, right? And it's so, think about this, y'all. How easy is it? Y'all ever thought about something bad happening to y'all, and then your mind drift off, and it's like you in that situation, and it's playing out for you, like whatever it might be, but it's negative, and you thinking about the worst, right? But it's like you there, like you seeing it and you there, because that's what you focused on, right? You ever thought about why it's so easy to do that? Like, why is it so easy to, fall into a visualization about a negative situation, but it's so hard to get a positive one? Y'all ever had that experience before? I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, y'all, and I'm like, I found myself drifting off one day, and I just got this whole negative ass thing playing out in my mind. Like, you might just be sitting there, some day you daydreaming. See, that's your imagination that's powerful, right? And so I'm thinking about this situation and the worst that happened, and when I realized what was going on, I had to snap the fuck out of it. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like, you see, I'm like, wow, how easy that was for me to just put myself in a negative situation and be there on the scene. It's playing out and everything. Why is it so hard for me to get a positive visualization just like that? Like, that's crazy. And I'm talking about when it plays out, it's like you there on the scene. You see everything happening. Why is it so hard for you to get a positive situation like that? You know what I'm saying? So that just lets you know that the programming is so real. You know what I'm saying? Out here. And everything, all this negative shit. So that's why we got to work extra hard to kind of like keep a positive mindset and think positive, y'all. Like, that shit, if you really sit down and you think about that, it's like mind-blowing. Like, why is that? So that should make you, kind of like start thinking about things on another level too. Like, what the fuck? What is this shit that we dealing with? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is really a fucking matrix. Like, and you really have to fight to take control of your mind. Okay? And that has everything to do with all these outside forces and sources that we have, that's really distractions. So it's so easy for us to fall into a negative mindset or a negative thought pattern. All right? And that's because of the programming, though. Right? And so that's why I always push repetition. Like, you have to reprogram your mind. That's a must. And the more you do it, the more positive thoughts you have, and it's going to increase and increase and increase. So that's why one of the things I always recommend to people, especially when we're doing a shadow work, I always make mirror magic a part of the work. You know what I'm saying? So where I make you get up every morning. When you get up, you set your routine. You get up and you talk positive to yourself in that mirror. Whether that's what you're trying to manifest, and you do it for so many minutes every single day, right? And some people, it depending on the person, they have it so bad, I would give them things to fall asleep listening to every single